It has been 8 years since we last got a Batman Arkham game, and throughout that time, there's been rumors, leaked concept art, and even some people working on their own version of Arkham Beyond. But just when the fans lost hope of ever getting another Batman Arkham game, after getting the game that no one asked for, the CEO of DC, James Gunn, responded to a tweet that totally changed my perspective on the Suicide Squad game and the future of Batman Arkham games. If you want to learn how James Gunn plans to bring the Arkham series back to life, and even bring more heroes into games we've begged for years, stay until the end.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
Okay, so let me set the stage for you. The year is 2015. Batman Arkham Knight has just been released, and it seems like everyone has already figured out who the main villain of Arkham Knight is before even playing the game. But finally, you get your hands on the game, proud that you've managed to avoid all spoilers apart from the first one, which was kind of predictable anyway. You boot up your console and you get this dialogue. You think to yourself, there's no way the game just spoiled itself. So you play through the game and have another incredible experience being the Batman, just like old times in Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, not knowing that this would be your last time playing as the Dark Knight. Because sure enough, Batman did indeed die in that game, until Batman Arkham Videos, shout out to Batman Arkham Videos, showed us how to get all 200 something trophies, and we got the real ending, where it turned out that Batman faked his death and now uses fear toxin to become a living myth, the legendary ghost of Batman. But this was only the beginning, because soon after, leaks and rumors about a Damian Wayne Batman Beyond style Arkham game spread throughout the community. And then there were even some YouTubers coming out with leaked concept art only to get us more hyped for the new Batman Arkham game. People were even talking about a potential Superman game, but this ultimately led to nothing as we stopped hearing about these rumors. I just assumed they were fake or just canceled ideas, until we finally got a game from Rocksteady. But what game was it? Was it Arkham Beyond? Arkham Legacy? Arkham World? Nope, it's Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. We ended up getting a game where Batman was still dead and stayed dead, and a game that nobody asked for. Some people were in fact preying on this game's downfall, but most people who hated Gotham Knights never even played it, and everyone who played it liked it or even loved it. And as for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, as of right now, that game has not come out yet and is under heavy scrutiny, but I'm not going to go too deep into that story as it is far too much to unpack. But if you are interested in that story, I posted a video about it on my channel, so check it out if you want to know more about that situation. But just know that there are a lot of fans who hate this game, and some fans who are even more hyped than ever now that they know the truth. But if I remember correctly, it was literally days before the major leak for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League that someone asked James Gunn the question that we've all been wondering. Will Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League be the last Arkham game we get? And the CEO of DC, James Gunn, said no plans of it being the last. This basically confirms it. We're definitely getting an Arkham Beyond game, right? Well, maybe. There isn't any certainty of which type of Arkham game we will be getting in the future. But it seems like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a little bit of a test for WB to see how far they can take the Arkhamverse. And even some famous leakers were a little bit uneasy about how transparent James Gunn was when it came to revealing the answer to a question like that. So we know it has to be true. But we really didn't need the CEO of DC to confirm that, because the big wigs at DC have already confirmed that they want to go all in on video games and see it as a billion-dollar franchise. They would be silly to throw away such a profitable name as Arkham. But can they pull it off? These games could still end up being completely garbage, but they can also be the best decade of video games we have ever seen. And if that happens, I expect all of those people who hated on the devs and did horrible things like sending death threats to them to make videos of them en masse getting on their knees and apologizing. These are the type of people who suck the fun out of everything, and I highly recommend you don't listen to them, because they're the same fools who criticize a game they've never ever played. They probably get zero bitches. But why stop at Batman Arkham games? Do you remember when I said that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League could be a bit of a test? WB and Rocksteady could be trying to see if they can maybe make a Superman game or a Flash game, and they're probably working on it right now. We know that we may or may not be able to play as the Justice League characters for the brief moment in the campaign of Suicide Squad Kill Justice League, but this could only be the beginning, and we already know we're definitely getting a Wonder Woman game. Why not a Flash game, a Green Lantern game, or even a Superman game? Now that would be sick, and this is a very possible future for the world of superhero gaming. But if you like content based around our favorite superheroes, consider subscribing and click this video if you want to know how fake leaks will stop you from experiencing great games.